Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Mechwarrior Online. So I have two drops of Commando 1B action here for you. Also, anybody who is annoyed about the gas mask teddy bear in the lower left corner, don't worry, he will be gone soon. He's just there to provide some COVID protection. Now, I have managed to avoid getting COVID-19 myself, but he's just there for, in case, okay? Just to make everybody feel a little bit more secure. Now, Commando for me is a special Mech. Not that saying that he's a bad Mech. Okay, let's reword that. For me, Commando in Mechwarrior Online is the special thing to play, because when this game was very young and I played a lot of it, I played almost nothing but Commandos. Like, for ever and ever, I played very little anything else other than Commandos. Still, to this day, also I am doing this whole let's go and distract the big boys, because this is Tourmaline and I am in a really fast mech, like this kind of a situation. Hello, Fafnir, let me put some lasers in your back. Okay, like this, because gameplay wise, if I can get 100 tons to turn around and come chase me, that is 100 tons, which is not in the fight at all. Oh, hello, he's coming for me, and somebody else is also turning and shooting at me, so I'm gonna go away now. But, as I was talking about Commando, if I still calculate all the games I have played in all the Commando variants in this game, I probably still have played more games in a Commando than any other mech. Like, if I put all the 5, because of deaths now, Commando variants together, I have played more Commando games than any other individual mech. So, yeah, I have played a lot of games in Commando. But obviously Commando is not what it used to be when the game was young, and this is a lot of firepower coming my way, so I am just trying to make sure that I spread the firepower all over the mech. Because this is an XL engine, this is max engine with 3 medium pulse lasers, and that's it. Let's just me distracting a bunch of things, and that's it. Also, that thing has streaks. I didn't notice that at the time, so I was like, let's go and harass that. It had like long-range missiles and stuff. And this is where I realized, hey, it has streaks, okay? Better bloody fluffing run now, because I don't want to be slammed by streak 6s. So, I have made many hundreds of thousands of metal turn entirely around and not engage in this combat, which means my teammates are dealing with a, only a part of the team, and then there is a Banshee fighting, what is this, a Thunderbolt? So let's help the Thunderbolt out. And somehow this is the amusing situation where the Banshee decides that, hey, Commando is more dangerous than that Thunderbolt, so let's shoot at the Commando. Then again, I am shooting the Banshee in the back, so it's like, instead of just putting its back to the wall to stop me from getting behind it, it decides to start spinning around and turning and whatnot. So I'm trying to get that side torso, that's what I'm trying to do here. And there is the side torso. Do not put XL engines in your Banshees. That is my recommendation. As a general thing. Because if you didn't pay attention, I killed a side torso and the Banshee died. That means it has an XL engine. So don't put XL engines in your Banshees. Those side torsos are fairly big. Anyway, the Commando 1B these days is definitely not the mech it used to be, like long time ago. Because, well, frankly, Commandos are not. There are light mechs which carry a whole lot more firepower or have other things going for them that the Commando does not have. For example, Commando cannot mount jump jets at all, and light mech without jump jets means you have restrictions in mobility in where you can go and take your fight to. And this is hello Osiris. Let's oh, okay. You killed the Osiris. Okay. Never mind. I thought I would have to turn around and duel me and Osiris, but that's okay. Somebody else finished that job. and 6-0. And now this Fafnir is finally actually getting into some real combat. So, yeah, I managed to do what light mechs do very well. I managed to distract a bunch of things. And if you are in an assault mech like that, probably don't turn around and chase the squirrel around. Like, chase the commando around, because at 167 kph, there is no way you are catching me in a Fafnir, especially when I have some, you know, cover to run around and stop you from having direct line of fire at me. So this is where I am just trying to do a little bit of helping of teammates and trying to get that side torso again, because there is only 3 medium pulse lasers on this mech. Remember that. Like, only 3 medium pulse lasers. That is tiny amount of firepower. So when you fire, if you decide to take this build and play this build, when you fire, you need to be really precise with your fire. You need to go for those exposed components. You need to go for the things which do maximum amount of damage to the enemy. Not necessarily what kills the enemy, but which, you know, does maximum amount of damage. If there is an open component, shoot at that. Remove guns, remove side torsos, remove legs. Like, do the things which the pinpoint accurate medium pulse lasers are really, really good for. And never stop moving. Like, that is the other big thing. This is the streak mech, and I'm like, how badly do I want to pick this? It has streaks. Okay, good. It is shooting at somebody else right now. So let's do a little bit of peeking on that. But it also only had 1 streak 6, so that was a little wonky. I didn't realize that at the time at all. It is only 1, and I was like, hey, streaks. Let's just run the heck away from streaks. So, this is where I personally dislike skirmish. I'm gonna let you watch this while I talk a little bit about a little bit more about Commando, okay? Because, well, for one, this is why I dislike skirmish. This is why I think there always needs to be some other way to win the game than just purely kill the enemy, because you have situations like this. Somebody can go shut down in some corner or whatever and just, you know, basically drag the game on. Anyway, Commando. Commando is still the light mech. Like, when I feel like I wanna play a light mech, I typically just jump into the Commando, because for me it is the home. Like I said, Commando is not what it used to be. Way back when, Commandos used to be really good, because before we got things like piranhas into the game, and so on. Obviously, like, piranha is the kingfish of the light mechs right now, because, well, things. And also, the scaling didn't really help Commando either. Like, there are some mechs it absolutely destroyed, like the fire starter. Making them bigger just basically destroyed the fire starter. It's way too big now to actually be able to avoid any actual fights and whatnot, because it just gets mowed down by anything. But Commando is still, for me, like I said, it is home. It is when I jump into a light mech and apparently somebody's fighting where the final enemy is. Obviously, it is some kind of an easy and more stealth mech somewhere hiding around. And that thing there in the sky definitely looked like a UAV to me. Anyway. So Commando, still fun, still enjoyable, still workable, provided that you play it in a fashion that it requires you to play as. Because there is no way you can out-damage things like piranhas in a Commando. No, you need to do other things. And that is a little bit of a problem also in vast majority of cases, because if it comes down to the fact that you would need to be able to do enough damage to actually carry your team to victory, well, you can't really do that in a Commando. Because you do not have the firepower to really do that compared to some other light mechs. But there is finally the end of that match, and I'll let you have the scoreboards. Okay, second game on Grim Plexus. And as you could tell from the scoreboard there, what I said at the end there, you really don't have the, you know, damage capacity with just 3 medium pulse lasers to really, really pull off like massive damage numbers. Like, no. In an average game which doesn't last very long before the teams are entirely dead, because everybody is carrying so many guns, yeah, it takes too long for 3 medium pulse lasers to really rack up big damage numbers. But especially if you compare to the real damage dealing lights, like for example the Piranha. Anyway, but when comparing to the Piranha, the Commando is more of a skirmisher. The Piranha is more of a surgical scalpel thing. But this is Grim Plexus. This is a different game, and this is me taking a long way around. I was kind of hoping, like when I decided to come all the way around here, I was kind of hoping that I would run into some light mech, because I was like, I haven't at the time I was recording this, I hadn't played a lot of lights for a bit. So I was like, hey, I wanna run into a light. I wanna see, like, can I still duel other lights? Like, how bad are my skills in a light mech? But I didn't find anybody. So I am getting to this whole combat very late and whatnot, but at least I'm approaching this combat from a direction nobody hopefully expects me to come from. Which is what I am then trying to do here. Making sure that I come in undetected. Remember, this is not an ECM mech. You can't rely on stealth armor or ECM or whatever to become invisible. To essentially, to hopefully prevent your enemies from seeing you. Granted, ECM and stealth armor are not invisibility. You are still very much visible. Anybody who is actually paying attention, who is good at this game, who is experienced, I should say, in this game and has handled enough of those situations, will be able to see you from, you know, long ways off. Remember, when you are doing this kind of thing, don't run into the enemy base, don't run through that, because that will alert them that somebody is coming, because they will get the, hey, base is under attack message. So I am running around that, and oh, hello there. Hello everybody. Can I get some rear shots or whatnot? I am really just trying to be a scout here. Let's see if I can again distract like a million things. Because this is like bunch of assault mechs back here. Hello. Also, I have another friendly light coming here. As you can see, I am going for that Mad Cat's arm there. That's what I mentioned earlier. Do the things which do the maximum damage at stuff. If I can get an arm off that Mad Cat, that's a bunch of guns which are not shooting at me, and I'm trying to vary the time it takes for me to between these peaks, peeking at things and so on, and that is a lot of long distance away. Hello, Mad Cat. I'm gonna come here now and start working on that arm of yours. And you're distracted by the other light. Okay, well, I will absolutely do that. That's one ghost rifle down. Let me take the other one as well. Thank you. And this pilot seems very lost. I am so sorry about this, but this is how you have to play a light mech if you want to do anything with a light mech, because that thing right there, that Mad Cap, there is the other ghost rifle gun. Now you're a lot less scary. An assault mech like this Mad Cat here has enough damage capacity that it will absolutely just slaughter me if it gets a good shot on me. And now I have to hide because everybody's decided to shoot at me now. So I have to hide. Unfortunately, I wasn't distracting enough this game. Like, frankly, I wasn't. I managed to get one Mad Cat out of the fight, but the rest of the enemy team is just over there destroying my team. So yeah, not such a good go. However, I have the back of this Mad Cat again, so let's see if we can grab ourselves a Mad Cat kill at least, if nothing else. So obviously at this point I am basically counting my team to have lost this fight. I'm just trying to get that side torso so I can nab a Mad Cat kill, and there it is. I have the 1 kill for my team. So a Commando takes down a Mad Cat, basically alone. There was a little bit of help from the other friendly light mech, and now I'm just, you know, trying to run around here like a lunatic, trying to get a little bit of damage numbers and be a little bit of annoying. Game has been lost already like a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes ago. Let's just try and get a little bit of numbers while we are at it. Shoot that ear off as well. Oh, look, that is a big mech. Run away from that. Too much firepower on that. Yeah, now everybody is here. Let's use the speed to try and change location a little bit. Yeah, so that I don't have to fight all of them at once. That's the thing here. And whatnot. Oh, okay. You have missiles coming in. Alright, fine. And our base is under attack. I am trying to avoid shooting at enemies inside our base, because the game is gonna end as soon as they cap the base or as soon as they kill everybody. So I don't want to interrupt that base cap, because it doesn't matter. Like, it just doesn't matter at all. And there is the end of that particular round. So I'll let you have the scoreboard. Thank you very much for watching.